Assalamu alaikum dear student, I am Saqib Abbasi, your maths teacher, and my YouTube channel name is Maths Sarkar. Today we have to discuss about our paper of AdMath. AdMath का paper है 4037 अक्टूबर नवंबर 2025. लेटेस्ट क्वेश्चन है, हम इसको सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करेंगे और पेपर 2 है ये आपके पास, जिसमें आपके पास कैलकुलेटर अलाउ है. ओके डियर स्टूडेंट्स, क्वेश्चन है फर्स्ट. द लाइन y equal to 4x minus 3 meets the curve y equal to 3 plus 5x minus 2x square at the point a and b. Find the coordinate of a and b. Let's suppose हमारे पास कोई भी कर्व है, वो हमारे पास ऐसे करके है और उसमें से एक लाइन पास हो रही है. ये लाइन ए पे इंटरसेक्ट हो रही है और बी पे इंटरसेक्ट हो रही है. आपने क्या करना है, ए और बी को फाइंड करना है. तो dear student, now we have to solve it. We know that first of all y equal to y value is 4x minus 3 and 3 plus 5x minus 2x square. Okay dear students, now हम इसको solve करेंगे. First of all, this value will be here, this value will be here, and this value will be here. 4x minus 3 minus 3 minus 5x plus 2x square equal to 0. Second one is 2x square minus 5x plus 4x, it will be minus x minus 3 it will be 6. Okay dear friends, now we will have to break it. How we break? By using midterm break. 2x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 6 equal to 0. Here 2x is common, x minus 2 plus 3 common, x minus 2. So 2x plus 3 equal to 0, x minus 2 equal to 0, x equal to minus 3 by 2, and x equal to 2. Okay, now dear student, we have to first of all put x in equation. First equation, the equation is 4x minus 3. Now we have to put x and x equal to minus 3 by 2, x equal to 2 in this equation. We have the name is equation 1. Okay, so y equal to 4 minus 3 by 2 minus 3. So here 2 cancel, minus 6 minus 3, it will be minus 9. Okay, so our first answer is minus 3 by 2 and minus 9. Second answer is we have put x equal to 2, so this becomes y equal to 4 2 minus 3, y equal to 8 minus 3, 8 minus 3. We have to answer is, when we put 8 minus 3, it will be 5. So our answer is 2 and 5. We have to just name it a and b. These are a and this one, second one is b. Our answer is a is 2 and 5, and b we have answer is minus 3 by 2 and minus 9. Hopefully dear student, you have to understand it. Next one is, the question is that the perpendicular bisector of the line AB cuts the coordinate axis, the point P and Q. Given that O is the origin, first the area of a triangle is POQ. Okay, we have to find the triangle area. Okay, the answer is given that the logic between this one, this is your A and this will be B, and this is a perpendicular bisector. Okay, now the concept about how we find these equations, it's a very simple thing. First, we have to know this is our midpoint and this angle is 90 degree. If this angle is 90 degree, their gradient product will be minus 1, and we have to also find the midpoint. Okay, first of all we have to find midpoint m1, which denote by midpoint. Okay, now midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, so what's the our x1 and x2. Okay, just we have to label at these point name. uh, this one is we have x1, this one is we have a y1, this one is we have to x2, and sorry, we have to make the name is I have to write it x1, y1, and second one is x2, y2. We have to put apply these points. Okay, now first one is x1 and x2, 2 minus 3 by 2 divided by 2, 5 minus 9 by 2. Here we have to apply this one. We got the answer is 4 minus 3 by 2, this will be 2, and 5 minus 9, it will be minus 4 by 2. So we get answer is 1 by 4 here, and this one is minus 2. How we get 1 by 4? It's a very simple thing. It will be 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 divided by, it will be multiplied by 1 by 4. Okay, dear student, but yeah, you have to understand it. Second one is, we have, first of all, we have to find the midpoint. Okay, now we have find the gradient of AB. So what is the gradient of AB? AB is y2 minus y1, gradient formula x2 minus x1. Y2 and minus 5, it will be minus 14, minus 3 by 2 and minus 2, take LCM, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 4 minus 7 multiply by 2, minus minus cancel, 28 by 7. Our answer is 4. Okay, so our gradient is 4. So this is the gradient of, this is the gradient of, this is the gradient of 4AB. And how we find this gradient? So it's a very simple thing is, we have to use gradient of 1, gradient of 2, both product is minus 1. If we find the gradient of 2 of this line, minus 1 by 2 is 4, we get minus 1 by 4. Okay, now we have to apply the formula y minus y2 m into x minus x1. Okay, y minus y1. What is the y1? Y1 is we have the 2, minus 2, it will be positive 2, and gradient minus 1 by 4, x minus x1, x1 is 1 by 4. Okay, y plus 2 minus 1 by 4x plus 1 by 16. Okay, now we have to solve this one. We plus 1 by 16 minus 2, and we simplify that, minus 1 by 4x plus 1 minus 32 by 16, take LCM. So we get minus 1 by 4x, here minus 31 by 16. We get the equation of the perpendicular line. Okay, after we get y equal to minus 31 by 16, 0 and minus 31 by 16. If we put here y equal to 0, we put y equal to 0, this 0, minus 1 by 4x minus 31 by 16. We have to solve this one. We get 31 by 16 minus 1 by 4x, and this will be 4 ones are 4 fours are 16, and x equal to minus 31 by 4. So our second point is minus 31 by 4 into 0. Okay, we get this point, we get this point. Okay, now here we have to find the area of a triangle. So area of a triangle, very simple formula is 1 by 2, 0 minus 31 by 4, 0 and 0 origin, and minus 31 by 4 into 0, 0 and minus 31 by 16. If we complete, we have to multiply this one, 1 by 2, 0 plus 0, and 31 multiplied by 31, we get minus 31 multiply by 4 minus 31 multiply by 16. We get the answer is 961 divided by 128. It's our final answer. Okay, dear student, hopefully you can understand. Okay, dear students, we have a question number two. The question number two is the diagram shows that the shaded region A, B, C, D, the lines AC and BD each have the length of 12 centimeter. The lines AC and BD bisect each other at the point okay, dear student. First of all, this line is this line is 12 centimeter, so it's a 12 centimeter means this will be 6 and this will be 6. Okay, also this make a center. The lines AC and BC bisect each other at the point, so these lines are bisect each other. The lines AD and BC parallel and each have a length of 4 meter, so this length is a BC length is and AD length is 4. This is 4 and this is 4. The arcs AB and DC are the part of a circle circle center O. So this is our arc length and this is also arc length. Okay, dear friends. Now move forward. Find the obtuse angle AOB. We have to make angle AOB. First of all, how we find this angle? So it's a very simple how we get the A. First of all, we have to make angle AOB. Okay. Now by using cosine law, because we have a given, it's this side given, this side given, this side, all three side given, we find the cosine law. Okay, by using cosine law and get this angle. Okay, and whole angle is how we find it will be pi minus subtract by BOC. Okay, so here the what's the logic? We have to first of all find the angle BOC. Okay, dear friend. Now what's the BOC? Here we have to apply cosine law. Cosine 6 square plus 6 square, and here is 4 minus 4 square, because this side will be minus, and divided by 2, 6 and 6. Okay, this will be 6. Okay, dear friend. Now we have to find this one cos inverse and calculated this one 7 by, this will be 9, and calculated cos inverse of 7 by 9, we get the answer is 0.6796. Okay, now we have to find AOB. How we find AOB? First of all, we find AOB, and if we subtract this total angle is pi, because 180 minus this angle was BOC. The angle is BOC is 0.6796, and here we have to find AOB. Okay, dear friends. If we subtract pi minus this one, so we get the answer is 2.46. Okay, this is our required answers. Now second one is, here we have to find the use answer of part 1, and we get the perimeter of the shaded region. What is the shaded region? Perimeter of shaded region is this one, this one, this one, this one. So first of all, we know that 2 4 4, because it's a 2 time here and here. Okay, now what is this? What is this? So dear student, it's a very simple thing. This is making a arc, this is making the sector, and here we find the arc. This is our arc length. Okay, what's the arc length formula in admaths? So it's in admaths we have the arc length formula r theta, and it's there is two arc lengths, so we multiply by 2. Okay, dear friends, now we have to put all these value here. 2 4 the 8 plus 2 r. What is the r value? R value is we have 6. And what is the theta? Very simple. Theta we have this one 2.46. Here this is the perimeter, Now what's the answer if we calculated all these things? Here we get 37.54 by using calculator, because this is a paper 2 and we have to allow the calculator. Now it's our third part is, the question is that the area of the shaded region. So what is the shaded region? Okay, this is how we have to use this is these all are the shaded regions. Okay, so we find the area. There is two sectors and here is two triangles. Okay, dear student, we have to add two circles and two sectors and two triangles. So first of all, we have to find the sector formula. The sector formula 1 by 2 r square theta plus two triangles 1 2 1 by 2 AB sine theta. Okay, dear friends, 2 into 1 by 2. What's the value of r? R value is 6 and 6. Okay, so r value is 6 square and theta is 2.46. We have already find that 2 into 1 by 2. What is the a side? A side is 6 and b side is 6 sine theta. Theta will be 0.6796. Okay, you have to guys find the what here is, sir, you have to put the theta, this one here you put and different theta. Okay, simple is that. Okay, for triangle we have to find BOC. Here we have find BOC, we have 0.679. Okay, but if we find the triangle AOB, sector AOB angle, we find 2.46. Okay, for sector it's a very simple. For sector 2.46 angle. For the triangle we find the 0.67 and we have to apply here. Now if we calculate all this value, I have to use calculator and directly I have to put 111.187. This is our required solution. Now dear students, we will come forward. Okay, here we have to apply the binomial. Okay, the question is that find the exact value of the third independent of the x expansion 2 plus 3x square power 10 1 minus 4x square whole square. Okay, what's the independent of x? It's a very simple thing. There is no x involved. Okay, we have to apply those values where has the no x involved. It's mean x will be 0. Okay, only constant term. First of all, 1 minus 4x square. Okay, dear friend, we have to 1 square plus 4x square minus 2 1 into 4x square. Okay, dear friend, 1 plus 16x square minus 8x square. Okay, we have to, by using ascending orders, 16 this x4 16x4. Okay, dear friend, here we have to apply the binomial. So this one be 2 power 10. Okay, 2 power 10 and 10c0 it will be 1. So 3x power square power it's also 1. Okay, we have to use only this one. Now second one is 10c1 and 2 power 9, because 1 power will be negative. Here 3 over x square power 1. Similarly pattern 10c2 and 2 power 0 and 3 x square power 2. This will be goes so on. Okay, dear friends, now after this, by using this one, now we have to solve, we have to combine all these things. Okay, this will be 2 power 10, it goes 10 0 2 4. Now 10c1. So here if we solve all this thing, 10c1 by using calculator, we get 5360 divided by x square. Similarly pattern is 10c2, and we have to apply this one, 103680 x power 4. Okay, now dear student, we have to multiply all these things, because by using this equation, the equation is 2 plus 3 x square power 10, 1 minus 4x square whole square. So what will be here? Simple is that 1024 plus 15360 divided by x square plus 103680 divided by x4 multiply by this one, 1 minus x square plus 16x power 4. Okay dear friend, 1024 multiply by 1, so we get 1024. This is okay because there is no x involved. Similarly, this multiply by this one, there is x square and x square will be cancelled, so there is also no x involved. When we multiply this one, so we get the answer is, there will be minus plus minus minus, here will be minus 1 2880. Similarly, x power 4, x power 4, these are cancelled with each other, so here 165 880. If we multiply, if we add and subtract, we get the answer is by using calculator 15370 24. Okay dear friend, this is our required answer. Again, understand by this question, here we have to apply the binomial and get those terms where is x will be 0, x power will be 0, because independent of x. Hopefully dear friend, you have to understand this one. Now we will forward. Our next question is that simple is, the next question is how to solve this question. Look this one, variable x and y are such that when e power y is plotted against x cube, a straight line graph is obtained. This line passes through the point 1, 13.5, 7.5 and 0.5. Find y in term of x. Okay dear friends, so this is our x1, this is our y1, this is our x2, this is our y2. Here we have two equation line, y minus y1 m into x minus x1. First of all, we have used two equation of line. Okay, now find the gradient. What's the gradient formula is? Gradient formula is 0.5 minus 13.5 divided by 7.5 minus 1. So here is minus 13 divided by 6.5, we get minus 2. Okay, now gradient and these point apply in equation 1. Okay, uh, this one be y minus 13.5, so y1 is 13.5 equal to, what is the m? M is gradient, it will be minus 2, x minus x1, x is same, x1 is, we have 1. Okay dear students, now by using this one, y equal to minus 2x minus minus plus 2 plus 13.5. Okay, now y equal to minus 2x plus 15.5. Similarly that 2 plus 13.5. Okay, now y is replaced by e power y, because he said that x and y variable in such that e power y is plotted against y cube, a straight line graph. Okay, so here we have apply e power y and x replaced by x cube plus 15.5. Okay, dear friend, now here we, because is power e power y, we have to apply both side log of e power y. So log of minus 2x cube plus 15.5, and we have to apply the log property. This will be at start y log of e log of minus 2x cube plus 15.5. Now log of e will be 1, so log of minus 2x power cube plus 15.5. This is our required answer. Now move forward. We have to use the second part. Second part is say that find the value of x which your equation is valid. Okay, where the equation valid? So equation is valid simple is that because this will be greater than 0. Okay, 2x power cube minus plus 15.5 greater than 0. We have to apply that because log value never will be negative. 15.5 greater than 2x cube, so here 2 will be divided by second side x cube, so x cube here 7.75 greater than x power cube. So both side we have to apply cube, 1 over cube. This cube or this cube are cancelled, so there is x power 1 7.719. Here we get 1.9789 by using cube root calculator. So it's mean x is less than 1.9789. Okay, dear friends, normal. Hopefully you have to understand these questions. So also we have to use 7.35 power cube. This is our required answer. Okay, both you have to use this one, you have to use this one. Now move forward. Okay, dear friends, we have a question. Question fifth. Six character password in the form from the following characters. We have a six character, four numbers, and three symbols, and total we have a 12 objects. Okay, because all these number involve the 12 objects, and we have to choose six characters. Okay, in this question, find the number of six character password that can be formed. There are no further restrictions. Okay, simple is that what thing we have to apply. Simple is that we don't apply here factorial. Why we have to factorial? Because in factorial we have the object and space will be same, but there is the object is 12 and space is 6. So here we use permutation or combination, but now there is arrange because these number are arranged. So here we use only permutations. Okay, 12p6. तो डियर स्टूडेंट अंडरस्टैंड करें कि हमने परमुटेशन इस वजह से यूज़ की क्योंकि कम्बिनेशन तब यूज़ की जाती है जब आपके पास सिलेक्शन हो। यहाँ पर हमने इन नंबर्स को अरेंज करना है। जब नंबर की अरेंजमेंट हो तो फिर हम परमुटेशन ही यूज़ करेंगे। ओके डियर स्टूडेंट, ओके डियर स्टूडेंट, नाउ वी विल गो फॉरवर्ड. B. Find the number of six character password that can be formed if the password start and end with the symbols. Okay, now very simple is that here we use six character 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5, and here is 6. Okay, now he said that start and end with the symbol. So three we have a how many symbol? We have three symbol where we use 3p1. Okay, now here 10p4 because here is 10 number is remaining and last one is use or remaining is two numbers. Okay, start and end with the symbol. Okay, so remaining we have four numbers and we these four number choose by 10 numbers. जो सिंपल इज डैट डियर स्टूडेंट, इसको आप ऐसे समझें कि आपका जो नंबर है वो स्टार्ट हो रहा है सिंबल से और लास्ट नंबर भी सिंबल है और दरमियान में हमारे पास फोर नंबर रह गए हैं। अब वो फोर नंबर कितने में से चूज़ करने हैं? बाकी 10 में से चूज़ करने हैं, तो वो आपने इनको चूज़ कर लिया है। सो हेयर we use the calculator values and we get the answer is 3040. This is our required answer. Okay, and now 6 and C part, find the number of 6 character passwords that can be formed if the password start with the either a symbol then a number or a number and then a symbol and ends with 2 letters. It look like a very complicated, but it's not a complicated, it's a very simple. First of all, we have to read it very carefully. Here, start with the either symbol and then a number. First thing, start from the either number. Okay, either number, 1 2. Now this one. Okay, start with the either symbol and the number, or number and the symbol and end with our 2 letters. Okay, so there is 2 letters start from the numbers 3 4. Okay, because we have a symbol is 3 and number is 4 and end with the 2 letters, so letter will be 5 4. Okay, because letter will be, we have a 5 and 4. Similarly pattern we have here is 8p 2 remaining. Now here are number and symbol. Okay, so this will be 4 multiplied by 3 here, 8p2, and here is 5 or 4. This is not change. Okay, so we have to apply there and here and just add all this one. So if we apply this one, 13440, 13440 by using calculator, and if we add all these things, we get the answer is 26880. Okay dear friend, I have to use हम इसको कैसे फाइंड करेंगे डियर स्टूडेंट। यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है आपके पास स्टार्ट विद द आइदर सिंबल एंड अ नंबर। आपने स्टार्ट कर दिया आइदर सिंबल और नंबर। ओके, और नंबर एंड देन सिंबल, और नंबर पहले है और सिंबल बाद में, 4 3 को हमने इससे मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, एंड विद द 2 लेटर्स। 2 लेटर्स आपके पास 5 4 वो रिस्ट्रिक्ट ही रहेंगे आपके पास। तो इसको आपने सॉल्व किया तो ये आपके पास आंसर आ गया। ओके डियर स्टूडेंट, नाउ वी विल come forward. Our next question is, okay dear student, we have a question number 6. Here we have to find the, in this question, length are in the centimeters and time t in the seconds. A particle p is moving in a straight line with a speed 26 and direction of vector is 5 minus 12. Find the velocity vector of p. So here very simple is that how we find velocity vector. Velocity vector is velocity vector which is equal to speed multiplied by direction vector divided by magnitude of direction vector. Okay dear friends, now here what is the speed? Speed is, we have a 26. What is the direction vector? We have a 5 minus 12j. This is our direction vector, and its magnitude we note at very simple, 5 square plus minus 12 square. Okay, now more simplification, 26 multiplied by 5 minus 2j divided by 5 square is 25 plus 144, because negative will be positive in square. Okay, now 26 multiplied by 5 minus 2j divided by 25 square and 25 square, then it will be 169. Now moreover, 26 multiplied by 5 minus 2j divided by 13 2s are 26. So here 10i minus 4j. This is our required answer. So, okay, dear friends, when t equal to 0, p passes through the point A, which has position vector 3, 6. Write down the position vector of p at time t. So it's a very simple that first of all we have to know what is the position vector. Position vector of A. So position vector of p. Sorry, we have find the position vector of p because here we find the position vector of p. Okay, how we deal this one? It's a very simple because he said that p passes through the point A. So it's a very simple position vector of A. Okay, plus time vector velocity vector p. Okay, now what is the position vector of A? Position vector of A we have is 3 and 6, plus time is same, and time velocity vector is we have 10I minus 4j, 10I minus 4j, 10I minus 4j. There is some mistakes. There is, this is 12, this is 12, this is 12, and this will be 24. So second one is 24. Okay, yes friend, there is simple we say that silly mistake here, 10 minus 24. Okay, at 3 plus 10t, 6 minus 24t. So we get the answer is 3 plus 10t. This is our position vector of second part. Okay, now next one is we have at the same time that P passes through a particle Q passes through the point B. The position vector of Q at time t is given by 8t minus 5, 2 minus 25t. This is the position vector of Q at time. Okay, now the distance between P and Q time is t is d. Show that d square equal to mt square nt plus r, where m and r integer to the found. Okay, dear friends, it's a very simple thing. First of all, we have to need distance. So distance is position vector of p. What is the position vector of p? Position vector of p minus position vector of q. So position vector of p, what is the position vector of p is 3 plus 10t, 6 minus 24t, minus position vector of q is given this one, 8t minus 5, 2 minus 25t. Okay, dear friend, how we solve this one? Okay, and now this d will be 3 plus 3 plus 10t minus 8t plus 5, 6 minus 24t minus 2t plus 25t. Okay, dear friend, this will be here 3 plus 5, 8 plus 2t, 6 minus 2, 4, and here will be 1t. Now this is 1t, not 11. This is a 1t. Okay, now distance formula, we know that what is the distance formula. Apply here distance formula. Distance formula is simple, is that y2 minus y1 square, x2 minus x1 square. 4 plus t, this one is our y2 minus y1, this one is x2 minus x1. So 4 plus t square plus and 8 plus 2t square, and we have to simplify that, just opening the square and solve this one. So this will be 4 plus t square This square will be cancelled with each other, so d square we get the answer is 4. 4 16 plus t square plus 2 8t, 8 square 4t plus 2 to the 4. Now dear friend, now it's we have to compare this one. This one is d square, we have comparing with the mt square, nt plus r, mt square plus nt plus r. So remember that m is t square, coefficient is 5, so m is 5, and here n coefficient is 40 and r coefficient is 80. So these are our required answer. Hopefully dear friend you have to understand. Now we have a d part, hence show that p and q do not collide. So what's a collision? If they have they have a collision, so definitely we have a distance is 0. Okay, simple is that if p and q are collision mean distance equal to 0. So what's the d square we have? We have to this equation 5t square plus 40t plus 80. So it's mean 0, 5t square 40t plus 80. Here we take common 5, so 5 common, t square 8t plus 80. Now what will be here? 80 divided by 4, we get the answer is I think 16. It will be 16. So t square plus 8t plus 16 equal to 0. So we have to apply here quadratic equation, quadratic formula, and midterm break. And also we have to find another thing is, here we get the answer is, if we apply here we get the answer is t equal to minus 4. Okay, both answer are we have a more. So here we have discussed about distance will be 0, so t which is not possible because time never will be 0. Okay, time always will be positive, so this is not possible. So we have to show that this is not collide. Okay, next one is, now another question is interesting question is about how to solve this one. uh, Here given that x cos of 2 of x, so how we apply here? We take derivative both side, d over dy by dx, d over d of x cos of 2 of x. Here we have to apply u dot v, derivative of u dot v. The formula is u derivative v plus v derivative of u. So your first thing is u, second one is we have v. I have to write it by another color. This is u, this is v. Okay, now what is we have to u we have x and derivative of cos of 2 of x plus cos of 2 of x similar and derivative of x. So x derivative of cos of x minus cos 2 of x sin 2 of x. So the rule is that this will be derivative of 2x, derivative is 2, cos 2 of x, x derivative 1 minus 2x sine of 2 of x plus cos of 2 of x. This is our required answer. Now we will thinking about next answers. Next question is how to use this one, how to solve this one. Okay, first of all we have to know that from above equations, this dy by d of x, which is equal to minus 2 of x sine of 2 of x plus cos of 2 of x. Okay, here we have to apply integration everywhere, there, here. Okay, when we apply integration, this will be y minus 2 this will be x sine of 2 of x plus cos of 2 of x. We know that cos integration is sine of 2 of x and derivative of this one divided. Okay, this is the integration rules. A sine of 2 of x and derivative of this angle will be divided. Okay, now it move here, y minus sine 2 of x divided by 2 minus 2 integration of x sine of 2 of x. This integration we have to require, but we have simplified all this one. Minus 2 is divided by another side, minus 2 sine of 2 of x divided by minus 2 and 2. Okay, x sine of 2 of x. Here minus y by 2, this will be positive sine 2 of x divided by 4. So x sine of 2 of x, this is our required answer. Hopefully you have to understand this question. Now move forward, we have to next question, question number 8. How to solve this one? So okay, an arithmetic progression has first term t and the common difference is 1.5. Okay, the fourth, 8th and 20th term of the arithmetic progression is first, second and third term of geometric progression. This is a very important line. Okay, you have to need to understand this line. Okay, now first of all, a equal to, we have t, a4 we have to um, arithmetic progression. We know that a1 plus n minus 1, n minus n is, we have 4 minus 1 into d, which is equal to a. Okay, which is equal to a, because he said that it's a first arithmetic progression, geometric progression, which is equal to first term. The fourth term is equal to first term of geometric progression. So geometric progression we have 1. Okay, now d equal to, second thing is we have distance, the difference is 1.5, here is 1.5. now a8, what's it's 1 plus 8 minus 1 into d, which is equal to second term. Second term is ar1. Okay, geometric progression. Similarly a20. Okay, ar1, this is ar1. Okay, I have to use to ar1. Okay, now a20, a1 plus 20 minus 1 into d, so it will be third term, ar square. Okay, okay, first of all I have to write it again, because geometric progression is an equal to ar n minus 1. Okay, so if the first term is a1, a1 r 1 minus 1, a1 equal to ar 0, so a1 equal to a. Similarly a2, when you have to put 1, r2 minus 1, a2 equal to ar1. Okay, we have to apply this one. Okay, now more simplification, we have to use this one. More simplification, t equal to t, t plus 4.5, because a term is t and 4 minus 1, it will be 3, and d we have the value of 1.5, which is equal to a. More simplification, we have a plus 4.5 equal to a. This is first equation getting from here. Now similarly from here we have to apply a1 is t, a1 is will be 7 and d is 1.5 ar, so t plus 10.5 ar, this is our second one. Now third one from here, t, a is t because a equal to t, plus 20 minus 1, it will be 19, and D is we have 1.5, which is equal to AR square. Moreover, we have to just T equal to T plus 28.5 AR square. We get this one. Okay. Now ratio is, so what's the ratio is, we have divided by this one. In geometric progression, in geometric progression, ratio is next term divided by previous term. So next term is AR and divided by previous term is A. Similarly, next term which is equal to next term is AR square and divided by previous term is AR. Okay. Now we have to put the all this value here. What is the value of AR? AR is T plus 10.5, and what is the value of A? A is T plus 4.5. Now similarly AR square, the value is T plus 28.5 and T plus 10.5. Making cross multiplication, I have to get the answer of about T square, because this multiply by this one and this multiply by this one. 10 square 10.5T 10.5T plus 110.25. Okay, simplification is T square plus 4.5T plus 28.5T and we 128.25. Okay, this multiply by this one and this multiply by this one. Okay, all these things, this are cancel this one, and 10.28 and 128 point, we have to solve this one. All T will be go here. 10 point T plus 10.5T minus 28.5T, and similarly 28.128 128.25 minus 110.25. If we calculate this one, this will be minus 12T. Calculate this one, this will be 18, and T will be 18 divided by minus 12 minus 3 by 2. We get the answer is minus 3 by 2. This is our required answers. Okay, now find the common ratio of the progression. So very simple is that we have to um, divide it by next term to previous term. Next term is AR, previous term is A, so its value is 10 plus 10.5 and T plus 4.5. So A cancel, R, so T value is minus 3 by 2 from here, plus 10.5 minus 3 by 2 plus 4.5. If we solve this one, minus 1.5 plus 10.5 and minus 1.5 4.5. We solve this one. 10 minus 10.5 is minus 1.5. It will be 9. It will be 3. So 3 3 is a 9. We get the answer of this question. So, okay, dear student, hopefully you have to understand this question. Now move forward. We have to solve next question. How to solve this question? Okay. Now for this question, first of all, it is given that f of x equal to log of 2x plus 5 for x greater than 1, where a is the constant. Write down the least possible value of a. Using your value of a, write down the range of r of f. It is also given that g of x equal to x square plus 1. Okay, first of all we have to solve this one. First one is so how to find a value. It's a very simple thing. How you get the a value? For this purpose we have x greater than a, so 2x plus 5 equal to 0. So we have to replace by a plus 5 equal to 0. So here 2a equal to minus 5 and a will be minus 5 by 2. Okay, this is the least possible value of a. It's very simple. Now another thing is use your value of a, find down the range of the function. Very simple, range of the function is all real values. Okay, now see, it is also given that g of x equal to x square plus 1 for x belongs R. Using your value of a, solve the equation f of g of x equal to 4 and given your answer in the exact form. Okay, now first of all we know that f of x square plus 1 because we find f of g of x. Okay, now this one we have to put this value in f value is this one, log of 2 x value we have to replace it into this one x square plus 1. Okay, now this is closed and then this one plus 5. Okay, log of 2 x square plus 2 plus 5. Now log of 2x square plus 7, and this f of g of x equal to 4, this one is 4. Here if we remove the log of x we have to take exponential function here and this log is cancelled. 2x square plus 7. Now furthermore e power 4 minus 7 equal to 2x square. Now e power 4 minus 7 divided by 2 equal to x square, and remove x square. E power 4 minus 7 2 square root plus minus. Okay, this is your required answer. So hopefully dear friend you have to understand this one. Now we have moving to our question number 10, how to solve this question. Hopefully dear friend you have to understand this one. Now question number 10 is a very technical or not very difficult question. You have to must know about the integrations rules. Okay, first of all here we have to put x equal to 0 because at this point x is 0. X is 0, it's mean okay, first of all read this question. Question and the diagram shows, this is the question diagram shows the part of the graph of y equal to 2 plus 5 e power 2 plus 5 e power x and y equal to 4 minus 3 e power 2x. Find the area of the shaded region. Give your answer in the form of a plus b log of 3 where a and b are the exact constants. Okay, here friends, x first of all at this point x is 0. Okay, x is 0, put at this equation y equal to 4 minus 3 e power 0. So y equal to 4 minus 3, y equal to 1. So this is 0 and 1. Okay, x is 0 at this point, y is 1. Next one is these two y are cancelled, we have to equal to y 2 plus 5 e power x equal to 4 minus 3 power 2x, because this is by using simultaneous equation we find the intersection point. Okay, now um, we have to solve this one. 2 minus 4 we have to solve by using this y 5 e power x plus 3 e power 2x equal to 4 minus 2. Okay, now 5 e power first of all greater value 3 e power 2 of x and plus 5 e power x and 4 minus 2 it will be 2, and here it will be negative 3 e power 2 of x plus 5 e power x minus 2 equal to 0. Let y equal to 3y square plus 5y minus 2. We have solved this one. 3y square plus 6y, midterm break by using minus 2 equal to 0. Now here 3y is common, y plus 2 minus 1 is common, y plus 2 equal to 0. Now here 3y I have to use into this form. Okay, here we have to apply 3y equal to 1, y equal to minus 2, so y equal to 1 by 3, this one and these 2 points. Okay, which answer we have to pick that, because this is not possible. Why it's not possible at the left side, this is at the right side. Why is okay. Next one is we have, this is our y, and y value is e power 2x. Y value is y value e power x, and 1 by 3. We have to remove this one, log of e, log of 1 by 3. Here x will be here, because this is x. X will be at start, log of e, log of 1 by 3, x equal to log of 1 by 3. We have to apply this one. We get x log of 1 by 3. This means this is our point. Okay, now we have to find shaded area. So shaded area is very simple. We have to apply the limits and subtract the graph. Okay, here we have to shaded region. We have to apply shaded region. This is 2 plus 5 e power x minus 4 minus 3 e power 2x. So limit is 0 1 by 3, limit is log of 1 by 3, 0, 2 plus 5 e power x, 4 minus 3 e power 2x. Here we have to apply minus here and here. So minus 4, it will be plus 3. After doing this one, we have to apply the integration rules is 2. Here is 2x. Okay, because 2 plus 4, 2 and minus 4, it will be minus 2. Okay, so 3 e power 2x, this integration is 3 e power 2x, and 2x derivative is 2 divided by here, because integration rules. 5 e power x, it will be 5 e power x. And how about this one, 4 and minus 2, it will be minus 2. Minus 2 integration is minus 2x. Okay, lower limit and upper limit. First of all, apply our upper limit, 3 by 2 e power 0, 5 e power 0 minus 2 power 0, and apply the lower limit, 3 by 2 e power 2 e power 2 log of 1 by 3 plus 5 e power log of 1 by 3 minus 2 log of 1 by 3. How do we deal this one? We have to deal this one, e power 2 log of 3 power minus 1. Okay, so minus 1 will be at the start, because it's a logarithm property. 3 by 2, 5 minus 0 minus 3 by 2 e power minus, because there is minus 1, this minus will be at start, it minus 2 log of 3. Here I have to rub that, minus 5 e power minus log of 3 minus 2 minus log of 3, but log properties we have to apply. 3 by 2 plus 5 is same as it is, we have write it same as it is. This minus 2 power will be at the power, so we have to apply this one, 13 by 2 minus 3 by 2, 3 e power minus 2, because log property is log of minus 2 it will be start, and log of 3, here is e and log are cancel, these are cancel. 3 e power minus 2, 5, here minus 1 at start, log of e log of 3, 2 log of 3 same as it is. We have to apply all this one, we get the answer. One more again I have to so here I have to explain this one, e log of 3 e power minus 2. So simple, log of 3e it will be 1. Okay, so we get the answer is 3 power minus 2. Okay, understand? Similarly, e log of 3 power minus 1, it's a very simple here. 3 e power minus 1, because e log power of e, it will be 1. Okay, hopefully you can understand this question. Now move forward, we have to solve. Next question is here, is solve the equation tan 2 of x minus 4 tan of 2 of x equal to 0, y equal to tan of 2 of x, and its limit is 0 to x is 360. Here we have apply in this equation y square minus 4y, y is common, y minus 4, y equal to 0, and y equal to 4. We get this one. Here tan 2 of x equal to 0, tan 2x equal to 4. We have get the two answer. Here is tan 2 of x 0, 180, and 360. We have to convert it into alpha. So tan 2 of x equal to 0, 180, 360, x equal to 0, 90, 180. We have divided by everywhere is 2, so we get this answer. Now we have to apply the second way. 2 of x tan inverse of 4. Tan inverse of 4, it means tan is positive 1 and 4th quadrant. For first quadrant, 75.96. This is the first quadrant, same as it is. But when we discuss about the third quadrant, so third quadrant, this will be pi plus theta. So pi plus theta, pi is 180, 180 plus 75.96. Theta is 75.96. So we add this one to 55.79, and we have to divide both these equations. We get the same answer, 0, 90, 180, 37.98, because x divided by 2. Similarly, 255 divided by 2, we get the answer is 127.28. We have the answer of these questions. Hopefully, dear friend, you have to understand this one.